Hey guys, welcome back to the ANA podcast where I'm Aaron.
And I'm Adam, and this is episode 3 of the ANA Pod. And today we have a very special guest, Andrew Fenichel, and he has over 100K subscribers. He's a sports YouTuber. If you haven't already watched his channel, it's linked down below.
So what's up, guys?
Let's get
Appreciate
started.
you guys having me on. I feel like this is the ANA and A podcast.
Oh yeah.
One episode, right?
AAA podcast, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so Andrew, you've been doing this for how many years now? YouTube channel? How many years?
Just under 3. I posted my first video, like 8 years ago. But, I kind of say spring 2022 was when I really started posting and taking it seriously.
What's your favorite part about being a YouTuber? Just overall.
Just like being able to talk basketball and talk sports with thousands of people. It's the coolest thing, man. It's always been my dream, and now I get to do it and build that community. Yeah, build that community. Just have fun,
That brings me to my next question. What are I know you're a Washington Wizards fan, right? You grew up in Washington?
Yes, sir.
I know Jordan pulled a game winner yesterday, but let's be honest, they're dead in the East. So what are your thoughts on them?
I love it. This is all I wanted. We're not the Bulls. Look, bro, you're wearing a Phoenix Suns jersey right now. I would argue, are you guys winning the title this year?
No, I'm a Lakers.
We're Lakers.
We're Lakers fans.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Point is, I don't want to be mid. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say the Suns and Lakers are better than mid, but the point is we've been mid for about 5 years now. We're finally trash, and that's great because now we're going to have a shot at Cooper Flagg. We're going to have a shot at Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey, whoever you want, and then we could become an Oklahoma City Thunder. We could become a Memphis Grizzlies. This is a dream come true. I'm loving it.
So we watched we watched a ton of your videos, and you've said that John Wall is your favorite. He's your favorite. We'll say he's your favorite NBA player of all time.
Favorite athlete of all time.
Athlete is crazy.
Wow, he's the only thing you brought. He's the only thing you brought with you from Washington, to LA.
Is he what brought me to LA?
No, he's the only thing that you brought from Washington to LA.
Oh, like what? The fact that Wall played for the Clippers?
Yeah. Well, you said that in your video of your story that you would argue that he's the greatest point guard. That's kind of why you hate Shea, right?
I don't know if I said Wall was the greatest point guard ever. He's my favorite point guard ever, and I think he was always underrated, which is why I feel like there's a chip on my shoulder to defend him. But yeah, something like that.
Okay, that brings me to my next question. Okay, what are your thoughts on the All-Star game format?
My All-Star game.
Me personally, I hate it. It's just terrible. I don't like it.
Well, it worked for hockey. Also, we can start there. I think the NHL All-Star game is the best All-Star game, at least that I've seen. And they do this 4-on-4 tournament. Maybe it's 3-on-3, kind of a hockey casual. So, excuse me. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the tradition of East versus West, but clearly no one else did. And clearly the players didn't. I don't really know. Well, I guess we'll have to see. I like to try to be an optimist, and I hope this will fire up the guys to sort of play hard. It's better than the Pro Bowl. We can, you know what I mean? We can start there.
Yeah.
But we'll find out.
Next up, I want to say your video on Larry Bird. We need to talk about that.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I know you brought up all the stats. I just want to know, in what universe is he a greater player than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
In the universe that was the 1980s.
How
about that?
6 rings. 6 rings, 6 MVPs. Longevity matters. I know his body gave up on him, but
longevity matters. Being the best player on your team when you won those rings also matters. How about that? How about the seasons where Kareem didn't win MVP? You have all this longevity. Then it goes the other way. That means you had more chances to win rings. It means you failed more times too.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, but next up, you're a LeBron. You think LeBron's a GOAT, right? You're pro LeBron?
I know he's the GOAT.
Just explain to all the people out there why he's better than MJ. Because I have so many friends, and we know so many people, like our uncles, our friends, who think MJ's a GOAT. Just say one thing to them to convince them.
I guess the way I would sum up my LeBron case is that, like, first of all, it's close. Let's start there, right?
Yeah.
Even as a LeBron guy, I can admit that Jordan's close. I think plenty of Jordan fans won't even consider LeBron to be in the conversation, which should tell you a lot about the insecurities that Jordan fans have. But I guess my case would be that, like, the accolades are so close, right? I mean, 4 titles versus 6, right? Finals MVPs, regular season MVPs. They both have, like, incredible accolade-driven resumes. So then it comes down to just who was better at playing basketball, which is what I value more anyway, because how good you are is context deprived, right? Winning titles, MVPs, it matters the era, it matters your competition, it matters all of these other things that are technically out of your control in a lot of ways. But just purely how good you were, how skilled you were, that is the only real individualistic way to, value a player. And I think LeBron was just better all around at basketball. Easily the better passer. I mean, he was bigger, he's stronger, he's faster. I think that makes him a better defensive player when he tries, which if you want to hold that against LeBron, fine, be my guest. But a locked-in LeBron is still probably the best defensive player I've ever seen. I mean, he's a better three-point shooter at this point in his career. He's better at attacking the paint. Sure, give Jordan scoring. That's one thing. And LeBron has the most points ever, and I think I could argue LeBron was a better scorer. So, yeah, that's kind of what it comes down to. LeBron was just better at basketball overall.
Yeah, and in your video, you mentioned losing in the finals is not a bad thing. Like, I'd rather be 5 for 15 in the finals than 5 for 5.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's like getting a A- on your test instead of an A+, and people will say, oh, well, I'd rather get a C.
I know. Yeah, I would rather lose. I would rather lose 10 times in the finals and not make the finals whatsoever. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Next thing. So on this podcast, we love the NBA. We love movies too. So we have a little segment for you. We want you to blind rank these sports movies. Okay.
Okay. My movie bag is somewhat weak, but let me see what I can do.
We got this. Space Jam, the original. Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Classic. We're doing 5.
Yeah.
5 movies. Blind rank. Okay, I'll put Space Jam 3.
Space Jam thing. Okay, solid. Next up, we have. I know you're a big NFL guy. Remember the Titans. What are we putting?
Remember the Titans. Yeah, man, so good. I'm going 2 with Remember the Titans, based on a true story. Yeah, I'm a realistic guy when it comes to entertainment. I like to be able to feel the realism. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I got you. Okay, next up, hyping up on that football. Rudy.
Haven't seen Rudy.
Haven't seen 5. Okay. I put 5. Nice. And then we'll see. This is more of a comedy, The Waterboy with Adam Sandler.
Yep. Classic. I'll go 4. Shout out Sandler. Not the best Sandler sports movie. So
okay, so I guess that's the number 1, right? We have the number 1 is The Longest Yard. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's a solid team. That's a solid list.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have swapped Space Jam and Remember the Titans, but I like my list.
I bring this up. Have you seen the second Space Jam? The LeBron one.
I actually didn't.
You haven't seen it? Wow. You have to see it. In my opinion, I like it more than the first one. I'm completely biased, but I like it more than the first one.
LeBron's a better actor than Jordan.
Yeah.
Trainwreck? Do you guys watch Trainwreck?
Trainwreck? No, I haven't seen it, but I've seen clips on it. Yeah, LeBron's a good actor.
Yeah.
Jordan did that,
Right.
He was too busy. Okay, that brings me. I got a next one. Okay. I want you to blind rank these NBA championship teams.
I like this. Let's go.
2011 Mavs.
5.
5. Wow. 5?
I
agree.
I think the Heat lost that series. That team was good, but like I'm assuming you're going to throw out some legendary teams here. So I'm putting the Mavs at 5 and 11.
Wow. All right. 2018 Warriors.
Oh man, I mean, 2. I don't know what's coming, but like, yeah.
That was a very good decision. Okay, 1986 Celtics.
3.
3? Oh wow. Okay.
I want to put the 1, but I'm assuming you have like the 2016 Cavs in there or the, the 96 Bulls. I don't know what's coming, so I'll go 3 for the Celtics.
Okay. 2023 Nuggets.
4.
20
4.
Nuggets.
Might be the perfect list. 2001 Lakers.
1. I like it.
That's a
perfect.
perfect.
Oh,
That's
that was a solid list, dude.
Okay, I want you to just top 5 every single position. Best point guard, best shooting guard. MJ or Kobe might not be on there, but greatest
All
who's your
time.
yeah, all time.
Okay, let me pull up my list so I can just rattle this off. I have like a loose. You guys probably watched like the top 25 video.
Yeah.
I have like a loose top 116 right now, but it's very loose. I need to like really like fine tune this list. But for top 5s at each position, yeah, we can do this. Okay, point guard. Magic 1, Steph 2, Oscar 3. I'm counting Jerry West as a shooting guard. So Oscar 3, Isaiah Thomas 4, and I have I guess James Harden 5.
James Harden over Chris Paul? Really?
Yeah. That's really close. I mean, I have Chris Paul. Literally, I have James Harden 34th of all time. I have Chris Paul 36, Steve Nash 37, Gary Payton 38, Allen Iverson 39.
He's talking about
There's like this whole tier of point guards that's like in that 30s. James Harden over Chris Paul to me just comes down to like, I think peak Harden was just more lethal offensively. I think those like, mid to late 2010s Rockets teams were better than any Chris Paul led team. I think if not for the Warriors, Harden has a chip. I think not for Chris Paul getting hurt, Harden has a chip. You know what I mean? So I just think Harden peaked higher. I mean, Chris Paul never won an MVP. Defense matters, of course. I love Chris Paul too. It's super close, but yeah, going Harden. Shooting guard. Let's see. Jordan Poole 1. I'm kidding. We're going Michael Jordan number 1. Kobe 2. D Wade 3. Jerry West 4. And John Havlicek 5. I guess Havlicek might be a 3. We'll put him at the 2. Small forward, LeBron 1, Bird 2, Dr. J 3, KD 4, Kawhi 5. Any objections?
Yeah. No, that's about good.
Yeah, so far.
Okay. You guys agree with Dr. J over KD?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, KD's.
Actually, I would argue. No, definitely. He led us.
Yep. Power forward, I have. Let's see. Okay, I got Duncan 1. Let's see. Duncan 1, KG 2, Bob Pettit 3, Giannis 4, Dirk 5. And then center, I have Bill Russell 1, Shaq 2, Kareem 3, Hakeem 4, and Moses Malone 5.
Okay, I just want to say I completely agree with your take that Wilt doesn't even touch the top 15. That is, I mean, come on.
Let's go.
Points, 100 years ago? Like, it's not. Come on. I think anybody, LeBron would have dropped 200 points back then. Jordan would have dropped 200. Like, it's not. Come on.
How about this too? Because I'm a guy who, you're right. Obviously, LeBron. I mean, I keep bringing up Jordan Poole, but bro, Jordan Poole would drop 200, 50 years ago. But that's not really the point, right? Because you can't really play that game. How about this? Name one iconic Wilt playoff game. Everyone knows the 100-point game and all of his regular season stats. Don't you think it's a little strange that nobody can name like an iconic Wilt playoff game?
Yeah, but Russell owned him. I mean, he beat him in every single playoff matchup. It wasn't even close.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. How could you let a guy win 11 rings over you? Come on. The only time, I mean, he had to go to Jerry West to win a ring. Come on.
He joined that, dude. That super team. I mean, that's the weakest move by a superstar ever. People think LeBron going to Miami or KD joined the. Jerry West and Elgin Baylor were like literal MVPs. You know what I'm saying? Before Wilt got there, averaging 30. And Wilt joined them to win a ring. He won one in 67, but even the year in 67, in the finals, he was his team's 5th leading scorer when Philly won the ring in 67. It's like, I mean, what am I missing here, right? He's good. I have him 22nd all time. But to say he's
not even top 20, wow. I have him at least
top 20. I think Jokic is. I guess Jokic. I have what? I have Jokic 20 and Wilt 22.
Okay.
I think Jokic is already greater all time.
Okay. Yeah, we had a question. So, do you play any video games?
Right.
Any 2K games or any 2K games growing up? Some Madden games?
Growing up for sure, man. 2K11, greatest game ever made. I like grew up on that. Played 2K14 a good amount. And then in high school, I was more of like a Call of Duty guy.
Oh, nice.
Kind of into like COVID. COVID, I feel like was big. Warzone. Played a lot of online with my friends during COVID. And honestly now, like, no, I don't really game anymore.
Yeah.
But, you know, played like Fortnite when it was hot, like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
About it.
So you said in your video that you want to be a sports journalist when you grow up. Do you have any advice for people? I mean, I know you partnered with the NFL to do a little segment. Do you have any advice for people who would want to be a sports journalist when they grow up?
Define what, like, it's two things. I would say first, define what within the sports journalism industry you want to do. So being a podcaster is a lot different than being a YouTube shorts creator, which is a lot different from being Mike Breen doing play-by-play, which is a lot different from Stephen A. Smith on First Take, right? Now, I would also say there's so much competition in this industry that you have to be able to do it all, right? And, you know, even the fact that you guys have a podcast already at your age, you're clearly good at asking questions, you do your research, and you guys are already killing it. But you have to, like, sports journalism can mean so much stuff, right? That can just mean like creating a House of Highlights style Instagram account. I guess if that counts as journalism. I don't even know if I count as a journalist, but the point is, like, sports media as a whole, there's so many different avenues. And then the second part is create your own luck. And this was really what I feel like I owe my, you know, whatever level of success to, because again, there's so much competition in this industry. There's a lot of nepotism, right? There's a lot of things you can't control. So with the power of the internet, with the power of your phone, with anyone can do a podcast, anyone can create a TikTok, anyone can create a YouTube channel. There's no excuse to not just like do it yourself. And then if an ESPN gives you an opportunity or you blow up on YouTube, great. But you kind of have to like create your own luck is the way I think about it.
Yeah, and that was one of our questions. Like, what do you attribute your success to? Solid advice. I mean, we saw your video on that. Solid advice, sound advice for anyone, pretty much.
Just hard work, man. I'm not special. I you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a dude who likes to watch basketball. I don't have a perfect voice. I don't sound like, you know, Kevin Harlan on the mic. I'm not, you're right. I'm not 6'4". I'm not a former NBA player. I'm just like a dude who likes sports, and I worked hard, and yeah, I don't know. Anyone can do it.
Okay. Next up, great advice, by the way. But next up, I have a game that I want to play with you. So I want you to think of an NBA player, and I think of one. And then we're gonna ask each other yes or no questions. Whoever gets it first wins again.
I like it. Breadbasket style. I feel like I've seen those guys do this.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it.
Okay. Is your player in the Western Conference?
No.
No.
Is your player in the Eastern Conference?
No.
Okay.
Is your player ever been an All-Star?
No. Is your player under 30?
No.
Okay.
Has your player ever been on an all-defense team?
Nope. Is your player over 6'7"?
No. Okay. It's getting tricky. Okay. Is your player on a winning team, on a playoff team?
No.
Okay, I think I know.
Probably just gave part of it away. That's a good question too. Let's see. Is your player known as a scorer?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Okay. Is your player flashy? Is he like... Actually, no. Is your player a system player? Like, is he a role player?
I would say no. Uh, is your player a point guard?
Yeah, he's a guard. Yeah.
A guard?
Yeah, he's a guard.
Okay.
Is your player Kyle Kuzma?
No.
No. Okay. So he's on the okay.
Is your player let's see. Has your player been in the NBA for 3 or fewer years?
Yeah, he's a veteran. He'll be considered a veteran. Yeah.
Oh, he's considered a vet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I know. Is your player in the top 10 seeding?
No.
All right.
Does your player start?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Is your player a starter?
Yes.
Okay. It's getting tricky. All right.
Is your player in the top 10 seeding?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Like it's not even close.
Okay. Appreciate the help.
Is your player let's see, it's getting
Don't overthink it.
is your player a guard?
No.
No. Okay, he's it's getting all right.
Shot in the dark. Is your player Marcus Smart?
No.
Okay.
Hey, but you're on the right track, like seeding one.
Yep.
Like, okay. Is your player on the Charlotte Hornets?
No.
No. All right.
Has your player made the finals?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you're getting very close. Okay. I gotta start. Is your player on the Pistons?
No. I'm just gonna start firing off guesses. Is your player Fred VanVleet?
No.
Guess he starts. True. Okay.
Okay, is your player ever dang. All right. Does your player I'm running out of things to ask here.
Okay, shot in the dark.
Is he on the Wizards?
He is a Washington Wizard.
Oh, wow. Okay, I got this.
I
I feel I'm getting an extra.
feel like I need to get it within the next like 2 or 3 guesses.
You're very
Interesting. Has made the final. He's a Western veteran guard who's made the finals but doesn't start.
I feel like once you get it, you're gonna.
I know. I feel like I'm right there. Okay, is your player? Has your player made the finals in the last 4 years?
4 years. I can pull it up if you want.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Okay. Is your player Alex R?
Yes, you got it.
let's go.
All right, so I have one guess, right? I have a rebuttal.
Yeah.
All right, I got my rebuttal. Made the finals in a guard in the West. It's made the finals in the last 4 years. I'm just going through rosters now. This might be cheating. You can call me on it if you want. But
I'll give you a hint. He's a top 2 seed.
okay.
Come on.
What? What am I missing here? It's Thunder or Rockets. I guess Van Vliet. Who?
Yeah, he gets.
No, it's not. You already guessed Van Fleet. No.
Right. What?
I believe he's a. Hold up. I might have been cheesing.
No, I mean I assume you're right, but
Yeah, everything I said, I just fact checked it. Everything.
might have outsmarted him.
Is it Caruso?
Yes, you got it.
Finally.
Okay.
Yes.
That was
Well-
good. You won. You won. Good W for you because I needed the hint. But yeah, that was a good one. That was tricky.
All right. I got another game that we can play. I want me and you to build the worst player possible, only using skills from MVP.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be using their body, passing, defense, shooting, and finishing.
Okay.
I mean, they're MVPs for a reason. It's gonna be tricky.
Sure.
You can go first.
Okay. I will take. Wait, what were the categories again?
Shooting, body, finishing, passing, defense.
Okay. Sure. I'll take I was gonna take Joel Embiid's availability, but I guess that doesn't count.
You could take his body. I mean,
I'll take Steve Nash's defense.
Steven Nash. Steve. Wow. All right. I'm gonna take Shaq shooting.
Go on. I'll take Wilt shooting.
I'll take Steph Curry's body.
Okay. I mean, I'll take Bill Walton's body. Guy
Bill.
broke down after like a year and a half.
Okay, I'll take James Harden defense.
Okay. Okay. I will take I guess I'll take I took Wilt shooting. So I have passing. What do I have left? I have passing. I took shooting and defense.
Passing you have passing, body, and finishing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so passing and finishing because I took Walton for body. Okay. So passing and finishing. Cool. I'll take This is getting hard now. I'll take wow.
Hey, the MVPs of the league for a reason.
I know. This is actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. I'll take I don't know. I'll take like Moses Malone passing.
Moses Malone. I was gonna take I'll take Bill Russell passing. I don't know. I don't consider him to be a good passer. I mean, the center.
Yeah, I mean, right. And then just finishing. I'll take Bill Russell finishing. Can I double up on Russell?
Yeah. I mean, he's scorer. Dang, this is tricky. All right, I'll take Magic Johnson. I mean, he's not finishing. He's not known for much of a scorer, so.
Got the little sky hooks, little baby hooks, but yeah, I don't think he's dunking on many people. So
I mean, I'd say I won because Shaq shooting, James Harden defense.
Yeah.
Walton's body might have lost me the game because he has a good body unless he gets hurt. So
you had Allen Iverson on the board. You had Steve Nash. You had
just a little guy. Yeah. Probably could just taken AI. Fair enough.
Comment down below who you think won.
Yeah.
I think I won. He might have. I don't know. Who knows?
Next up, some questions. You have any crazy YouTube experiences you want to share? Craziest YouTube, NBA, interactions.
Yeah. I mean, Shaq has interacted with me on Instagram a few times. So that's pretty cool. Craziest experience was for sure the NFL draft. I got to go. That was a brand deal with YouTube and the NFL. And they just absolutely hooked it up. Coolest experience of my life. I got to interview everyone from Caleb Williams to Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr. Met all those guys. I was first row. I was literally almost on the stage. And this was the biggest draft in NFL history. I think it was either 175 or 275,000 people in this giant plaza in Detroit. And I was front row. VIP access everywhere. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Going to Hawaii for Warriors Clippers preseason this summer was pretty sweet. Just hanging out there. Got to meet some of the guys there too. So
wow.
I've been lucky.
That's awesome. Okay. Next thing I want to ask you, I know you've made tons of videos on this on your hot takes. Do you got any other ones that you want to share on the NBA hot takes?
Some ones to this podcast, hot takes.
You have a ton,
Just off the dome, anything I haven't said in a video before.
This is a safe place,
Yeah, I got you. I'm trying to think what was in the running for my most recent long form video. Stuff I haven't said before. Honestly, guys, like I got nothing. I feel like my takes are out there. If I have something else, I will make a video about it.
All right, so make sure to check out his channel for this.
Yeah.
Hot takes.
Next thing I want to ask you is, what are your thoughts on the Christmas Day games? I mean,
Yeah.
Lakers, we own the Warriors, so it's not much of a. It's not even a rivalry, you know. We beat them every time. What are your takes on that day?
So much fun. I think the NBA needed it. I know the ratings came out yesterday and the NFL still just absolutely crushed. I don't really know how that works with, 25 million viewers on Netflix feels almost impossible or whatever they're claiming. But yeah, huge day for the NBA. It was a lot of fun. I watched pretty much all of it. I watched the NFL too, for what it's worth. But yeah, that Lakers Warriors game was like, it felt like 2016. That was pretty sick.
Raise at the end.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had a heart attack because I looked at my game and I thought Steph Curry ties the game. So yeah, that scared me.
Yep.
Next up, I got one more game. I got one last game. I want you to blind rank these players based on how you think they'll perform this season. Just how you think,
Again, don't overthink.
Just, yeah. Okay, let's get into it. First up, I got Zion Williamson.
5? How he's gonna play, man?
How many games has he played? Like 1, 2? I'm not sure. I'm done with him. Next up, Trae Young.
You could really go anywhere with this list. So I think Trae's having a monster year. I know his shooting efficiency is kind of low or whatever, but I think he's been really good. I'll go 2.
Nice. Next up, I got Shea. I know you don't like him, but come on. He had back to
this one, man. Set me up.
back to
He's one.
He's one. Next up,
oh, okay. 3.
And your number 4, what is it? Yeah, number 4, Jonathan Kuminga. I think that's a pretty solid list.
Okay.
Some people say
that's so weird. I mean, you guys are the Lakers fans. Like, I wouldn't even know where to start if I had to rank him among the players right now. Is he 20th or is he 4th? Go ahead.
I think he's number 7, number 6.
Yeah.
I still think he's on the top. I think he's the best small forward in the league. You could argue Jason Tatum, but I don't know.
It's so hard because if you told me it's like a game 7, I could have anybody. Literally, I might take LeBron over. I mean, Jokic would be in Giannis, but I literally might take LeBron over anybody still if I had to win one game. And I knew LeBron just had to lay it out on the floor for 48 minutes. But regular season Bron, it's I'm taking Tatum, So I don't know. It's interesting.
You got any other questions?
Okay. Just anything you want to plug, man, or any future projects you wanna share about?
I'm just yeah, obviously this was a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys having me on. Definitely run it back. Just check out the long form content. I think a lot of people watch me on shorts and that's awesome. And I have a lot of fun doing those every day, but been trying to grind more long form content, explain my takes a little bit more. And yeah, I just dropped this one on my 4 hottest NBA takes, dropped Larry Bird video, doing a lot of historical deep dives on those too. Nice. So check those out. Check out the long form.
Last thing I want to ask you, do you have any advice for just growing YouTubers? What they can do to, grow their channel?
Show up every day, whatever that looks like. When I first started, I was posting 4 shorts a day, which is absurd. I don't even know how I did that, but one of my buddies who has 3 million subscribers told me to start, you got to do 4 a day. He actually told me 4 to 8. And I was like, bro, I can't do that. But yeah, so for me at the beginning, that was 4 a day, right? But now it's more like once a day. I try to show up every day. And then it's also find a way to you got to be slightly different. You just got to find something that helps you stand out and then just find what works. You know what I mean? Look at your analytics, look at, oh, this video, the retention dropped off here, or, oh, this video only got 1,000 views. I wonder why. YouTube is so cool because it is pretty much as close to a meritocracy as you can get in any industry to me. If you make good videos, YouTube's going to blow you up. So anyone can do it. I hope I can be proof of that. Yep. And it just comes down to consistency and trying to find ways to get better.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for having
For
me.
sure, man. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you for getting on. Well, anyway, this has been AANA.
So yeah, have a great day.
Peace out. Bye.
Guys.
And